What up, y'all? Lumberjack Hash, fancy mustache, coming at y'all with another reaction. Like I've been saying, I'm gonna be changing my name from Lumberjack Hash just to HVSH, which is my real name. So it's your boy Hash coming at you with another reaction. The main reason why I'm changing my name from Lumberjack Hash to strictly Hash is because YouTube, well, let's just start over. The reason why my name is Lumberjack Hash and not just Hash is because when you type in HVSH or HSH on YouTube, there's like 40, 50 different YouTube channels. And I was like, yeah, I'm starting off small. I'm not gonna try to have competition with my name. So I typed in Lumberjack Hash because I'm part of the Lumberjacks and we chop woods. If you know, you know, right? So that's why we're Lumberjacks, we chop wood. But a part of the Lumberjacks here in Vegas is like our little crew, like group thing, like business that we have getting going together. But it's not my entity. My entity is HVSH, that's me. But why I chose Lumberjack Hash as my YouTube name was because when you type it in, all you can find is breakfast foods. So I was like, well, me and breakfast food, that's all you can find when you type in Lumberjack Hash. So bam. But now as we're getting a little bit more followers and subscribers and stuff like that, I'm wanting to brand myself with just my logo, which you usually see up in the corner of the video. But it is what it is. Let's get on to this reaction that y'all came and clicked on the video for. This is Trapp Tarell, YelloPain, If You Was Black, Tom Macdonald diss or response. They didn't say diss, but it's a response. But you know they throwing shots because I seen a little preview of it. They got a look-alike with blonde braids and stuff all tied up and situation stuff, you know. But before we get into that video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for me, become a lumberjack, chop woods. If you already know, you know. I'm out. While I say I'm out, let's get into the video.
YelloPain.
What's up with it, bro?
Hey, come watch this shit. Tell me what you think.
Let me see.
Tom Macdonald.
His name's YelloPain. I get why his hair is yellow now, but he looked like he used Q-tip.
Hold on, he said if he was black, he wouldn't mess with nobody that was white because of slavery. Bro, where this dude at, man? We gotta go get this dude, man. We gotta go get this dude, man. He tripping.
I know you waited for this one.
He said, where this dude at, man? We gotta go get this dude. He tripping. So they basically the way they staged in the video is like they went and grabbed homeboy to teach him a lesson type shit. Hey, Tom Macdonald's a Canadian, so he's probably super nice in person. And they got him all strapped
You said
up.
if you was black, you wouldn't mess with white people because of slavery. Like I'm supposed to be racist. Pretend white people hate me. If you was black, then you know we fought against segregation. Why the fuck would I be racist? Spit in my ancestors' faces. If you was black, we wouldn't have to tell you.
Yo, so I was talking with Prof about this because like my reaction, I guess biased. I showed my bias, you know, I'm white, and I was like, I don't understand why they would try to keep this from the public because it's cool, it's good for black people. But then after I heard it like 3 or 4 times, I was like, well, he's just talking about all the negative stereotypical things that a lot of black people are, subjected to do. Like that's just how they've been raised and like their life. Like me, don't hate on me, I'm not racist, nothing, I'm just trying to put it out there. Me as a white person, I don't have to strictly show my wealth. Like I don't have to dress super nice and everything to go places and get treated right. Now, that being said, my homie Dez, black, dark guy, black, you know, if we got into a fight at a restaurant because he wasn't dressed very well, I wasn't dressed very well, they didn't tell me nothing, told him some shit. Yeah, and long story short, we got a case, can't even talk about it, but we gonna make some money off that restaurant. But that case right there, if he was white, he wouldn't have been messed with. But the fact that he was black and he wasn't dressed exactly overly flashy, like any black person that has like all the gold chains and the grills and stuff like that, it's because they're conditioned to show the wealth versus have the wealth and not have to show it type shit. I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but you know, that's just what I feel about it, how I see it. Y'all drop in the comments if you disagree with me or if you agree with me. You know, honestly, it's just me talking and rambling, bro. But that right there, that bar, I definitely, there was something that I was like thinking, I was like, yo, because I even said to Prophet, look, it sounded like he was just making fun of himself. But then like the grills, I would get a grill to show the money I had, you know. I thought that was dope, and then I was sitting there thinking about it, I was like, wow, like I don't have to do that because I'm white and I get treated differently because of white privilege. But the homie would have to. It's a whole crazy thing, bro. Like, and that's another thing is, he said if he was black, he wouldn't want to mess with nobody who was white because of slavery. That's just like a double standard. Like, why would you segregate yourself from it? That would just make what's been going on for hundreds of thousands of years go on longer. You know, we're supposed to be equal, right? Like, yes, forgive and forget, but also you can't expect us to have like, I'm trying to say, you can't expect white people to know exact same pain of what black people, even black people living today, even though they weren't through slavery, their fucking grandparents and everybody through slavery. So, like, honestly, I couldn't relate to it. I tried my best, but you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles, yo.
We gotta go get this dude, man. We gotta go get this dude, man. He tripping.
Man, he tripping. He needs high shoes. Hey,
You said if you was black, you wouldn't mess with white people because of slavery. Like I'm supposed to be racist. Pretend white people hate me. If you was black, then you know we fought against segregation. Why the fuck would I be racist? Spit in my ancestors' faces.
If you was black, we wouldn't have to tell you shit we all know. Why you got your fist raised like you one of the bros? Or you understand our problems? Or you learning on the low to relate to me? You got like 400 years to go.
If you was black, no, you probably wouldn't say.
Basically what I was just saying, like there's no way us white people could relate to that because my grandparents didn't go through it. They were the ones doing it. So like for us to understand it, we had like 400 years ago. Like we gotta be suppressed type to get to understand their mindset.
That shit that you had said, no you wouldn't understand. Only could if you was black. You wouldn't get no praise cause you out here getting paid off some shit you heard us say. Talking about if you was black. Ooh, ayy. If you was black, no, you probably wouldn't say half that shit that you had said. No, you wouldn't understand. Only could if you was black. Crazy thing is you had said some shit that I appreciated, but then you said if you was black, you would hate yourself from what people saying. What was I supposed to take from that? To hate myself because I'm black? Then you call white rappers crackers. Disrespected your love for rap, and I ain't dissing you, dog.
All right, I get where he's going from there. He said. Like that he said some stuff that he appreciated, but then he said he would hate himself if he was black because of what people were saying. Basically what Tom's saying is like he would hate himself because of the stuff that people were saying, like his own community like hating on each other. Like, I'm sorry, you guys do know black on black crime is crazy as hell, and there's a lot more people like in the black communities that really hold each other back versus support each other. And I see it firsthand just because my homies are like that too, and it's just crazy. Like, I support everybody. I'm not trying to be, you know, any negative person. I just support everybody as I can. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I just don't come near you. That's it. But I feel what he's saying, like I'm supposed to hate myself because I'm black, like because of what people are talking about me, which also you shouldn't really give a F what other people think, right? That's just, you live your own life. But we're talking about a whole race thing. So that's a lot deeper. Like, yo, I couldn't even really understand all that type, like his thought process on that.
Trying to separate them, trying to educate. You said if you was black, you would rock a set of gold teeth to show you YelloPain.
I ain't trying to separate, I'm trying to educate. It goes back to what he said, spitting in his ancestors' face, segregation, separate, educate.
But see, we rock gold teeth, cause we was conditioned to show the money. But we out here trying to break the cycle. And you trying to promote a dummy, acting like ignorant black shit is what you would do if you was black.
Yes and no. He was promoting it, but not promoting it. Like, he's using it to get his point across, which is kind of panderish, like Prophet said. But, like, I'm just saying, like, why would... That's another thing, is like, I get Tom's point, I get Yellow's point. I just don't understand, like, where and why Tom decided to do it with the stereotypical visual bars, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, I don't know, this video is gonna be long because I'm talking about it, it's going crazy. Hopefully I don't get too much hate on it, hopefully I get love, who knows, let's go.
I know you love us, but you too attached, saying stupid shit like we cool with that. You see us like the movie Bats, all out and ghetto like movie Black. Say in your vid, gave you a pass, I'ma make them snatch their approval back. If you
like
was
the
black,
movie Bats all loud and ghetto like the movie.
your vid, gave you a pass, I'ma make them snatch their approval back.
Oh, giving you a pass, I'm gonna make them snatch that approval back. Hey, like I say all the time, yo, I got the pass with all the homies to say whatever I want to say when I want to say type F. But I still have that line that I draw. I'm like, no, that's disrespect. Like, I'll use it when I need to. Like, to be, like, get my real point across type. Yeah, but, like, it's not a common thing for me to say. Like, I see a lot of other white boys around me be using it. I want to smack them type ish.
Was black, then you would know that we not scared to walk at night. The whole neighborhood helped raise us, they not tripping, I won't die. You said some true shit, I won't lie, but it's some shit that we don't like. But since we educating people, move aside, let me.
That was fire, yo. If you was black, you would know that we ain't scared to walk at night. The whole neighborhood helped raise us, because that's really how it is in the ghetto community, bro. Like, y'all think because I'm white, I came from some suburb ass shit, but like, you know Las Vegas? Look up Budget Suites, Shelter Island, Harbor Island, Hampton Inns, anything like that, little ghetto at, yeah. That's where I live, 9 people, little studio, not even a studio, like that's, yeah, I guess you call it studio. It's like where you come and you, like for the 2 nights or whatever, like Motel 6 looking at, yeah, 9 people and they're sleeping on the floor type edge. I feel what he's saying, yo, everybody in that neighborhood knew my name. I was hustling, taking out trash, and they all knew me, gave me $20. Hey, that's fire, yo, because that's how it is. Everybody knows your name.
It's all black pride, black power, black prayers, white houses, white guys, my partner, black privilege, I got it, my culture, but you're watching. Look, I get the whole point in what you trying to say, but if you was black, you wouldn't rap racism about your own race. Hey, don't y'all rap that to our face. I'm just here to educate. Please don't say in words, but all of us won't let it ruin our day. Wait, hey, whoa, slavery wasn't that long ago. If you was black, then you would know we used to whips and chains and gold.
no, you probably wouldn't say half that shit that you had said. No, you wouldn't understand. Only could if you was black. You wouldn't get no praise, cause you out here getting paid. I'm some shit you heard us say. Talking about if you was black. Ooh.
Wow. Hey, that fool. Whoa, hey, wait. Slavery wasn't that long ago. Using word, hey, he flipped his whole wordplay that Tom used on him. Wow. Hey, I gotta go back a little bit. There was some stuff I'm trying to remember I can't hear.
The whole point in what you trying to say, but if you was black, you wouldn't rap racism about your own race. Hey, don't y'all
like you wouldn't rap racism about your own race. That's the one big thing I didn't like about Tom Macdonald. Like he was straight dissing white people, calling us crackers, and like at the whole song, I get it. You were trying to like bring it all together, talk about what black people's lives are like from your point or perspective, but you can't diss your own culture too, bro. Like that's working. That's like taking 2 steps backwards and 1 step forward. Like, what are you doing?
That to our face. I'm just here to educate. Please don't say in words, but all of us won't let it ruin our day. Wait, hey, whoa, slavery wasn't that long ago. If you was black, then you would know we used to whips and chains and gold.
No, you probably wouldn't say half that shit that you had said. No, you wouldn't understand. Only could if you was black. You wouldn't get no praise, cause you out here getting paid. I'm some shit you heard us say. Talking about if you was black. Ooh, ay.
Getting paid off some shit you heard us say.
No, you probably wouldn't say after.
You hear, he said, ooh, you know, you ever been like super ready to fight somebody? You're like, ooh. Like, that's how he's doing his chorus right
that
here.
you had said, no, you wouldn't understand. Only could if you was black.
Especially if it was black.
I'm here fucking screaming the truth at the top of my fucking lungs. That's false. That's first sentence. That's false. That's false. Bruh. None of us black people today, we didn't go through none of that.
Well, I don't agree. I know he's probably, he does his sarcasm with his truth. But now I don't feel that about white people.
But just because we're black, you think we're angry. You think we're ignorant.
He was pretty much saying, he was like, if I was black, I wouldn't mess with anyone that's white
because slavery.
Artist Kicks is over here out of breath.
Like I wouldn't mess with anyone that's white because slavery messed me up so bad. What do you sound like? You wasn't around then. All you did was hear the stories.
I don't
The fact that he did already
Hey, my boy Prof! Yo, I don't agree with that. Yes, all they did was, all the homies, all they heard was the stories. But if your grandmother can tell you about the pain of the whip cracking on her back and the flesh ripping apart, she can tell you exact detail of it all, you don't think that that's gonna affect that grandchild? Make them look at white people differently? Like, I'm sorry, Arctic Kicks, you was way on top. You need to tie your shoes right there, homie. I get what homegirl was saying. I never seen her reactions. That's that stereotype that like was instilled into me as a kid. Was like, my parents are very prejudiced, so basically it was like, you don't mess with black people, they're crazy, you're gonna get in trouble, you're gonna get hurt, like, all the crazy stereotypical bullshit. But like now as an older gentleman, I've totally curbed that. Like I got so many friends that are black that I consider more than best friends because of the way that they are. It's just stupid that the stereotypical thing is instilled into everybody off top from the beginning. And like, this is boo-boo. This was dope ass song. I like the point of view. It actually made me think differently about the first reaction of the Tom Macdonald's If I Was Black song. But it is what it is. Like, I make these videos as my first reaction to the song. Like, that's what it is. It's not me sitting there I break them down as the bars come in, but like, it's my reaction to that song at that point in time.
That makes me feel like he's pandering a little bit. It kind of feels like Hillary Clinton with the hot sauce in the purse, like a little bit to me, because it's kind of like
Hillary Clinton.
like, all right, bro, like we get, like, like, oh, you understand that there's racism in America and they treat black people bad. I mean, if you're not an idiot, we definitely all know that. And I feel that that's a powerful message, right? And that's not my problem. Like, my problem is what is he doing this for?
What is he doing it for? Whoa, Trapp Tarell, my suicide letter. Whoa, I'm gonna have to peep that. Yo, hey, that was my reaction to Trapp Tarell in YelloPain, If You Was Black. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for me. She's in the room messing with me, so I'm kind of like distracted. She shouldn't even be in here when I'm recording, but you know how it is. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out. Oh, don't tell me I didn't record that whole fucking thing. Oh, I'm so pissed. Fuck!